Hey folks, I'm back and we're here. It's Corsair Esports, folks. We're doing it again. League of Legends is here for the CLOL Fall Warm-Up. I'm putting my sunglasses on. I wanted to be looking cool this whole draft because we're going to keep it cool here. And if we lose, I'll probably take these off and be a lot sadder. Anyways, Corsair Esports will face off in a rematch against Brock University. We already have bans in, so we're going to go right back into it. And I can tell you the whole lore about this game. Yeah, no. So, as you can see, opening bands from Corsair Esports, Gragas, Mel, Nautilus. And then opening bands from Brock is Malphite, Talia, and Anivia. First pick, Soraka from Corsair Esports. It's one of Lily, Snail, supports top tier. Not on camera. Don't know why I'm pumping up for camera. Soraka, great pick for Lily. Fantastic, useful, great healer for the homie enchanter. Brock's taking their time, thinking, pondering on what to do next. Hopefully my mic is coming in good. I'm going to turn that up a skosh so you can hear me. Haha. Hello? Hello, hello. Da-da-da-da. Well, I guess I might yell. I just want to make sure you guys hear me well. We are streaming on several minutes of delay, so 2 minutes on my stream and then another 3 on the League of Legends client. CLOL rules. Yeah, the Lucian Nami start from Brock. They're going to go for that strong early game kind of bot lane. We'll dig in more to that. Let's see what Corsair Esports dishes back with their final picks from round 1. Okay, they're going with a Caitlyn. Interesting. I did have a chance to catch up with Corsair Esports League team before draft, and I'm learning so many new things about their draft strategy, which is fun, to learn new things about what's going on. Don't mind me. Let's see here. And the Volibear! Jungler Will. Master W-Man. Gonna rip out the volley. Likes the volley Soraka combo breaker. Let's see if that could be enough for Corsair Esports to... Alexa, no! Sorry, guys. The weird. You ever have your Alexa randomly say weird shit to you guys? That's what's happening to me right now. Anyways, no one's probably watching right now. Just in case, I am going to open up chat. Nope, no one in chat. And that's a good thing, folks. There we go. Coolio. Alright, folks, the bans are in. Corsair Esports bans the Fiora and the Camille. And in return, Brock bans the Silence and the Ahri. Trying to target ban George, Classic Advent, the favorite mid laner of everyone on Earth, and our starting mid laner here at Corsair Esports. Da-da-da-da. That's a Yone from Brock. Getting a little spicy. A lot of AD on this Brock comp. Could be big for Corsair Esports to get that damage differential. Ba-da-da-da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Alright, hopefully some people get in here and chit-chat with me because it's a lonely day for old Timbo Slicer here. Gonna do my best to cast this. Alright, looks like we got the Ornn and the Syndra. Ooh, bit of a scaling comp here from Corsair Esports in the face of the Jackson Yone. So, they are gonna do some cool stuff. I took my sunglasses off again, and that's okay. Beep bop bop boop ba da 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 dee. All right, I'm the only spectator. Hopefully, we are loading up soon, but we can get back to the draft and analyze this for a quick second. I'm going to pop off in chat if you want to say hey and celebrate this awesome team. So, a little bit of a lore dive here. Last spring, Corsair Esports went up against Brock University in the knockout stage of the playoffs. And it just did not go the way of Corsair Esports. And Brock University has since been the archenemy of Corsair Esports across all titles. Hopefully we find some good juice here. I mean, they're going to pick through draft real quick, folks, just to get us in. And then we'll have another 3 to 4 minutes of me chit-chatting away. So if you're in chat, please pop off. I'm so lonely and would love the company.
My countermeasures are
Do 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 do. Da 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 da. So let's talk about this draft. Obviously, we see like a very early game strategy out of Brock and a very late game scaling strategy to Corsair Esports. It is going to be on Brock to outperform Corsair Esports to the point where they steamroll ahead. Otherwise, you have like this Ornn and Soraka combo, Caitlyn and Volibear, and Syndra. All champions that scale quite well, especially the Syndra, the Caitlyn, the Ornn, and the Soraka. Volibear can be a mixed bag, but I think the Volibear is going to be kind of a nightmare thing to deal with the help of the Soraka. Picks are coming in. Picks are coming in. Nothing out of the ordinary. No crazy flex, no crazy trick picks here. Just a standard set of teams. For those lore heads out there, Tim is alone, Alvin. I'm all alone, baby boy. But anyways, it's fun there's a 2-minute delay, but I will answer you guys in chat messages if I can help it. And during this draft, oh my gosh, my house smells of garlic chicken. God bless me. Alright, I'm not on camera, so you don't have to worry about anything. Alright, let's chop it up on this draft a little more while we wait for the proper game to begin. I couldn't agree more, Wes. I'm seeing your chat now. We desperately need to win. I love this chat. Keep popping it off. I, again, need to remind you all, I will see your messages 2 minutes later, but I will type in response in the real time. The time travel of league delays and casting delays is crazy cuckoo banana cakes. Ornn, I do say. Oh, but I'm just now seeing your message. I'm glad you like the Ornn. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's see here, folks. Waiting for spectator delay. Whew, we got some time to kill. And the 2-minute delay makes it worse because it's harder to interact with all you people. So, anyways, we really need to talk to CLOL about this. This is kind of crazy. I cast with no delay over at Splatoon, and it's like such a good time. We get to chat with chat, and it's such a good time. And I gotta like wait on this weird time travel-y. And granted, I will be pretty focused on the casting of it all, and I'll come chat with you guys after the fact. But it is so gosh darn annoying. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree, my good man? No, I'm alone. Anyways. So yeah, the basic goal of Corsair Esports with this this comp is to just kind of scale. They just kind of want to enjoy this. This is going to be a long one if Corsair Esports has its way. Brock University, conversely, is on a timer. Because once you get to like the 25-minute mark, the Orange starts handing out items, the Syndra starts bonking, and your Lucian, who used to be able to burst people, has to get through a Volibear and an Ornn. And once you do get on the back line, hopefully the Soraka isn't constantly spam healing those 4 people in front of her. I am. Oh, you know what? I'm going to step away for a real quick second and blow my nose while you guys enjoy and take in this draft. I'm just way over here. Oh, good golly. I don't know what it is, folks. What's in the air lately, but I have had a drippy nose. I should have muted when I did that, but I didn't. I do sound like a sick iPad kid. It's actually very funny. I'm going to try to not sound like a sick iPad kid. Kate is an iPad kid, Alvin. You're so right. It's fun responding to chat later on. So, we're gonna see how it goes, folks. This Amumu's gonna be a real gank monster too, so it's gonna be very important for the bot lane and jungle of Corsair Esports to try to mitigate that problem. Yone can also roam a lot. Jax is a lane dominant champion and a great split pusher, so Corsair Esports definitely has its hands full. But they might just be able to handle this nonsense. What are we at in time? Oh, we're almost in game! Thank goodness. I was getting quite bored. Alvin, I'm seeing your comment 2 minutes later. It is very lame. Let's see. Nope. That's my desktop. Huh? League? Hey, there we are. Alright, some skin rating right now. Elder, okay. Duality Dragon, pretty heat. Pool Party Cat, Kate, pretty big fan. Alright, folks, we are in game. What is it? Control 4, right? Alright, we're gonna let the auto camera do its job. Zoom out, league, spectate. How do I do it? Control Shift Z. There we go. And now we're zoomed out a little. We can move around the map. I can do this. Yeah. Alright. Cool. And while this happens, interface. Game. No, interface. Hotkeys. Interface controls. Toggle. Character menus. What are we looking for, folks? We're looking for toggle objective timers. There we go. Ah! And I can do this, and then I can do this. Yes. Okay. Ooh, a little early, little dish dash, classic outfit, and hidden, taking a little damage to each other. But you guys know exactly where I'm going to be hanging out for the next couple seconds. It's, and by that seconds I mean minutes, it's bot lane. We got a strong early game in the old, what's it called? Bot lane of, Brock. Pretty solid. No, stop. I hate the auto camera. I really do need manual camera on. There we go. Good. The directed camera shift is actually very annoying. Alright. Looking really good. Corsair Esports gets the level 2 early. Very happy. Very content with that. The less they give this bot lane of Brock, the better. Soraka taking a little bit more damage than she dished out. But Cry the Garden getting another tic-tac onto them. Oh, coming up. And that's the problem, though, is the Nami Lucian is so strong. Oh. Bot lane is in a dicey sort. They're going to try to do as much damage as they can, while Soraka good at sustaining. I want to click away for a second, but I'm always scared of JFF on this Lucian to just pop in and do some real spooky damage. Everything's good in mid lane. Everything's pretty chill in top lane. We see, oh, over there is a Mumu getting ready. On the other side of the map is Master W Man's Volibear. Gonna have to be very careful here for Corsair Esports. Just seeing your comment now, Alvin. Yes, there is no Choo Choo Train Ornn, only Elderwood, which is a very okay skin. Ooh, the Nami taking a little damage. Oh, here comes the Lucian, though. Ugh, so much damage early, so much burst, and that's going to be the real trouble here is Caitlyn and Soraka just need time to scale, and Lucian is ready and down to clown at level 3 always, as we see the Dude, this fucking camera is so fucking not smooth. Up, little rigmarole in bot lane. Quick gank, nothing doing. Everything so far is exactly as Corsair Esports wants. A nice, relaxing early game. The over-aggressions of Brock's bot lane being handled instead. Please don't call me uncle. Well, actually, you know, I am an uncle. You know, I'm an uncle. I have 2 darling nieces, Sydney and Caroline. I actually got to hang out with Caroline this weekend. She is a cosmic being who sees the heat death of the universe. Sydney is an up-and-coming DJ. She got the Fisher-Price DJ set for her first birthday, and she is ripping it up. Oh! Every time he dashes, I get real scared, guys. I gotta be honest with you. Everything's going chill in the other lanes. We can just tell. Oh, not great minion differential there on the top side of the map. But everything else going pretty even Steven. To be expected, the top laner of Brock University, a very sweaty young man named Helium. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Remember to pop off in chat and tell Corsair Esports how much you love and support them, and Brock University how they are stinky doo-doo heads. But right now, Corsair Esports only down except for 600 gold. Some pretty simple farm lead, and the top side is what's causing that. And the rest of it's pretty chill. Corsair Esports very possibly can take back anything that we see. Now it's kind of a race to level 6. A Lucian and Nami can be very frustrating to deal with. The sustain of the Nami is really key to Lucian's survival and success, but the Soraka is the queen of sustain, so that's kind of why we're seeing this pretty chill bot side. I will not take my eyes off, and we do see a Mumu cheating up, getting rid of a ward. Lucian always trying to do something, but Volibear's here now. So this could be a little 3v3 action, although Amumu is not directly heading their way. Yone is now cheating down to bot side, so things could get real spicy real fast. Corsair Esports happy to relax here. Volibear in the area, but if nothing's going to happen, he might reset and chill. Uh-oh, that's an Amumu getting caught out by the Volibear. Corsair Esports knows to back the heck off because it's not worth a fight right now. Amumu is coming up, though. Corsair Esports. Volibear is... Oh, there's Amumu. A quick flash from Soraka saves the day as Snail is able to easily subvert that. Gank ignored. Now we see if we can bait them back into another fight for Corsair Esports. Volibear is here. First blood does go over. Volibear coming in. Amumu was able to get the ult off. Okay, Volibear gets down there. Oh, and there goes Lucian, and there goes Volibear. But I'm pretty sure Carl the Garden can do enough damage to take out Joan Bones. But oh no, here comes Yone. Oh, and that's too much, folks. It's a 3 for 2 in the bot lane. We're going to do a quick little replay here to kind of like unfold this. Okay, so Soraka's already lost a lot of health. Amumu tactfully stuns out the Volibear. Now it's 2-3. However, Volibear has a lot of damage and is able to... Ooh, flashes, double flash in. Doesn't really matter. Able to stun up, but the Amumu counters with their ult stun, and we kind of like see how this plays all the way out. Volibear ults in, a lot of damage being done. Nami unable to do anything. A lot of damage thanks to the Volibear, but the Amumu was able to shirk it off. We do... Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna get back to the modern day. And it looks like it's going to be an easy dragon take from Brock University after that bot lane close win. Let's get back to the modern day, folks. Alright, bot lane is in an okay-ish state. Let's do a quick gold check. Nothing crazy. Actually, gold advantage is in the hands of the ADC there. Top lane is still not having the best time of his life. Poor Gustavo. But Corsair Esports... Again, the gold lead's not really ballooning here, which is what, for being honest, at the 10-minute mark, we've seen a lot of teams just get absolutely clobbered with that point. So, every little bit helps. Every second goes. That's so cute, Wes, that you have 3 nephews. I love being an uncle. It's some of the most fun I can have. Man, Joan Bones is back, and you can just tell Corsair Esports is not having a good time from this. Oh, there comes the Mumu. So many stuns. So much diving. And Joan Bones does not go down. An impressive dive from Brock University as they execute upon it. And obviously that is the goal. That's the plan here. You have to get this team ahead. And right there, that was a great success from... Brock University. Absolutely frustrating for Corsair Esports. Meanwhile, mid lane, nothing too crazy's happening here. Top side still suffering a huge CS diff. And apparently has killed him. Oh! A little bit of damage from Classic Evan. A missed ult from Hidden. Well, the Mumu's laying in late. Oh, Classic Evan just goes down. Hidden, easy solo bolo there. Slickety slash goes the Yone. Corsair Esports now very much put on the back foot to a tune of just around 2k gold in difference. Quick little plate there for Carl the Garden. Some healing going down here, but a little bit of chip damage on the JFF. Uh-oh, Miss Akamatsu, you're an Ornn, but can you... Joan Bones seems to be moving all across this map. Early ganker Amumu is that's just going to be the goal in the play. Carl the Garden doing his very best to try to deal some damage. JFF missing the opportunity to get down the ult. A lot of damage being traded back and forth. Soraka being real aggro, but, you know, nothing coming of it just yet. Here comes the Volibear is here, laying in wait. There's a pink ward up there that's probably seeing Master W, man. What do we do here, folks? Some tough times, but no real angle to get that 2k back just yet. Master WMan is looking for it. He is hovering around bot, trying to stay in the area, apply any amount of pressure he can. Corsair Esports bot lane loves to push up. And, oh, Volibear coming just in time to maybe protect his team. Oh, Car Garden's way too in it. Oh, and there comes the Amumu stun. Oh, Volibear, you walked into the wrong party. And that is 3-0 again. The bot lane struggles continue here for Corsair Esports. It's a real struggle now, folks. I don't really know what's going on. I mean, the Lucian Nami's just strong early. It's always going to be that way, and this is what Corsair Esports is going to try to, like, just outlive. That's the thing here, folks. We can be a 4K gold lead behind, which is the truth of the... Oh! Is that a shutdown? Let's see how that came to be, folks. 1, 2, there's an ult for you, but I think this is 1 second too late as you get ulted back. Bing, bang, boom. Huh? Can we speed up time a little? Alright, Corsair Esports. Little light at the end of the tunnel. Is that Syndra? They're going to gear up, try to get this drag. Here comes Nami trying to check things out. So this seems like a pretty shut and closed case of grabbing a dragon real quick. Corsair Esports snags that. Then they move on with their day. So nothing too much lost here. Obviously that 4K gold lead is starting to become a little bit more than that. Like a 4.5K gold lead. Corsairs. Looks like that. Look like the constant fighting has led to Otacon being a bot lane creature. That's a missed Nami ult, but golly, if Amumu isn't back here again. And that's a dead Caitlyn. He-chan, the Garden is in a living nightmare. As this Amumu basically has an RV parked in bot lane. Yon switches to the bot side of the map. As the mid lane tries to become more ADC friendly for Brock University. Meanwhile on the top side, not much. 2 kills and a live. I forget what it's called when you have an 100 CS lead on your opponent. I used to know the term, but there's a word for it. Oh, here comes Classic Advent to clean out Hidden, who was doing a lot of saucy damage on that bot tower. Corsair Esports just needs to keep their head down, keep farming, keep going, keep scaling. Master WMan, you are alone, and you are about to get pincered. But he runs away. Lore-wise, Orin and Volibear are brothers. Oh, there's going to be a turn. As we see Volibear jumps in on this. Helium gets a stun down that works really good. A lot of work going down here. I don't think Volibear has the damage to do it. And does Orin have the follow-up? Oh, and he does! He gets him! That's crazy! I can't believe they got Jax there. But it's still a 1 for 2. Corsair Esports not happy about that exchange. But in the bot side of the map, we have Syndra getting a tower back. And the ADCs, of course, Esports has bullied JFF out. And I don't think there can be a teammate response quick enough from Brock University to save this tower. Carly Garden very excited about trying to get this tower at all costs. Ooh, the Jones is pursuing this. An insane amount of damage coming off this Amumu as he chases down. Here comes Syndra. Syndra comes in. The team's bisected. They're able to kite Jones to the ends of the earth, and he dies! Does not get the kill on Carly Garden. Meanwhile, Syndra bots the rest of the team away. Corsair Esports with a little saucy little back end of the play. Love it. Hidden tries to cheat down. Classic Advent's no fool. Or maybe he is. Oh, great flash from Classic Advent. Volibear's in the midst, but they ultimately decide to go back. That was some crazy kiting from Carly Garden and Snail back there to mitigate the Amumu long enough for Syndra and Volibear to show up. Corsair Esports is far from out of it now, folks. Let's go. It's getting. Let's take a breather for a second. The gold lead is not ballooned. That's big. This 4K gold lead is not a good time. Actually, more of a 3.5K gold lead. Much better. But this tower is going to go down, which will probably set it back up. But mid tower is basically nearly gone for Brock University. Master Demand catching Helium out. Helium is going to be a real chore. That Trinity 4 is going to do a lot of work in the favor of Brock University. Corsair Esports really wants this mid tower, you can tell. Car the Garden will do most anything to get that tower. Master W-Man heading out. Don't want to deal with Helium. Don't want that 1v1. That Jack's going to be a real brutal contender. But hopefully the Ornn will keep getting bigger. And so will the Volibear. And then it's going to be real hard for that big guy. Ooh, no wave here for them. All they need is a little damage, and that tower is going to fall over. But the Rift Herald is now in the hands of Brock University, who can now probably use that to crack mid-tower open. It's just Car the Garden over here alone. Soraka's here in the wings. Some trench warfare coming out. Corsair Esports going to have to handily give that away. But, you know, the Rift Herald gets only used on that one thing. So, you know, we take what you can get. Drag's looking real tasty. All of Brock is now on the camera. Everybody's getting in on this. Let's see what we can see go on. That's a quick stun there for Amumu. He's going to take a little damage. Ooh, and that is Car the Garden getting absolutely eaten up. But JFF takes a lot of damage from the Syndra, but Syndra is not able to finish him off. No focus target on Corsair Esports. Somehow Car the Garden survived that whole exchange. Ornn is taking forever to die. So Brock University walking away with 5 members. No one killed. A lot of low health bars, but nothing that Corsair Esports can really do about it. Kind of a toughie. Hidden's going to try to make this an even bigger issue. Helium's with him. That's the 2 solo laners. Corsair Esports loses another to an extended engage from Brock University. A toughie as we see this gold lead balloon to well over 6K. Don't know if we're going to see this scaling keep playing out as Atakan slowly becomes part of the many expanding resources of Brock University. But it's going to be okay. Oh, Master W-Man thought he might, but he just couldn't. Not enough time. Very low health bar on that tower there. Corsair Esports, let's do a quick item check. That's an item and a half there for our bot laner, Heechan, Car the Garden. But that's 2.5, nearly 3 items for the Lucian. It's a full item for there. Everyone's got full items. But you can definitely tell the item disparity is starting to really eke out. But this Lucian can't really do it alone. That's the thing. Eventually, that Syndra blows up that Lucian. Health bar does not get that much bigger. And I'll tell you, the burst of a late-game Syndra is just going to be better than a late-game Lucian. Those are the facts. But Corsair Esports just needs to keep calm, and maybe they'll figure this out. Maybe they won't, and that's okay. Sometimes game 1s are a wash. You learn your lesson. But, let's see here. Everything's kind of relaxing for a second. Usually a color commentator would come in now and say things about the state of the game. But I don't have one of those today. So I'm going to say that's what the state of the games are. And the state of the game ain't good. Not good for Corsair Esports, that's for darn sure. They nearly had a 7K gold disparity. Atakan is in the hands of the bad guys. There's a slight dragon lead on the bad guys' side, too. Not good. Not good at all. Pop up in chat if you believe. Oh, and that Nami gets blown up. But is that going to be enough? JFF takes down Car the Garden in exchange. JFF, oh no! JFF goes down. Oh, look at a little Jamesy. Joan Bones is looking not too good place right now, and he goes down eventually. Now it's 3v2. That was a 3-4-2 for Corsair Esports, and they're hungry for more. That's a stun on Hidden. Can Master W Man do more? Hidden tries to ult in. Doesn't get any. Master W Man can do some damage, but can he do more damage? He needs to do more damage if he wants to take on one of these solo laners of Brock University. But I think Corsair Esports is going to be very happy to take that and walk away, reducing the deficit to a 5k gold lead, which is better than a near 7k gold lead. It's crazy here. Don't you feel it, folks? That there's always a second chance for Corsair Esports to come back into this. They're menaces, folks. Absolute monsters here. You can feel it. Classic Advent is always looking for an angle, always looking for a chance to get his team back into this game. Carl the Garden acts completely calm in the presence of absolute danger. And you know Master W Man's trying to do a little dirty dog stuff. So we got this, folks. Just keep tight. It's gonna get better. Or it won't. Caveat. Corsair Esports just trying to clear out lanes right now. Keep getting gold. We're at that 23-minute mark, and I would say at the 30-minute mark, we start getting to the point where like gold advantages become less and less impressive. You're going to need a 10k gold lead to be running away with it. And right now they're at a 5k gold lead, so they're not running away with it. They have some advantage, though. This is pretty good. This tower is a pretty critical linchpin for Corsair Esports. There is some gold to be had in getting it, and there's some tactical advantage into having it. Nami's going to look up here. They're going to know that's warded now. There's Joan Bones. Hidden's here. Master Dubian's going to see Joan Bones. Oh, he wants all this smoke as Classic Advent comes up. Follows up with a quick stun of his own. Nothing doing. Nothing continued here. But Corsair Esports not afraid to get a little crazy. They see Helium in the top side. Well, Helium does have his teleport. As you can see, Baron is up in 40 seconds. Infernal Drake is up in 30. Corsair Esports is going to have some tough calls to make soon. As Miss Akamatsu goes to answer his lane opponent, who has Horizoned him? What is the word? Soul Horizon? Flame Horizon? Crazy kill from JFF. Oh, great. The bad guys are in chat. Everyone boo. Boo the bad guys. Sorry, it's a 2-minute delay, so you might be delayed in your booing of him. Alright, look like we're tussling a dragon. Mesagamatsu has every opportunity to heal into Helium. Corsair Esports looking for a little bit of sauce here. A lot of damage. Here comes Miss Akamatsu. Oh, Master Man goes in. We have the Ornal coming out. Oh, Orn takes the dragon with the Ornal! Dragon is stolen! Corsair Esports very content with this so far, but they need to get the frick out of Dodge. As, this might be an entire wipe for Corsair Esports. Soraka heading out. Gets executed by Tower, which is good, technically. No idea. But here we are. Crazy dragon steal. It's had kind of a large cost of life, and we're going to lose this tower and Baron in the process. Of course, it's not the best trade in the world. What's going on? Master W Man 1-for-1's that? What? Wait. What is first off, how was he alive that whole time? That's so crazy. What is it? Duel of the Century. Man versus bear. Undead samurai swordsman versus storm god bear. And it looks like, but it's just not an, that's immaculate. And they pick things up. And we're back to the modern times. Yeah, remember when I said 10k gold lead is going to mean a lot more? We are kind of close to that in a 9k gold lead. And that's not good. But Corsair Esports is doing a-okay. Game's not lost just yet. This tower definitely needs to fall. You can see there's some bounty gold on it. There's a long time before there's any big objective up. Corsair Esports got to find their foothold. Because again, here's the thing. if you give everyone items, everyone's even, and the better scaling champions will win. And the problem is, for Brock, and the benefit for, of course, the longer this game goes, the fact of the matter is they're just going to have more items. And eventually, your item advantage means nothing because they will have caught up to you. So you need to close it out before they catch up to you. Thank you, Ooksplol. Whoever you are, your boos are well appreciated. What was that? I heard a ding that was ominous. Alright, Corsair Esports trying to kill Helium. Not working, but they do clear him out for a hot second. As the rest of Brock kind of gears up on this topside tower, it's left to Classic Advent to clear out the wave so that Helium can't just mow down another tower. And yeah, Helium's gonna be getting hard, guys. So we have Corsair Esports. That tower gets sieged by Brock. They go in. The Ornn is a sacrificial lamb for Corsair Esports to kind of keep playing the game. Not looking great for Corsair Esports as this gold lead balloons to an 11k gold lead. Again, gold leads mean less, but that's a lot of gold in that lead, my friends. Oh, Car the Guardian gets caught. There's a lot of heals coming out. Oh my gosh, the Soraka keeps Car the Guardian alive. But not for long as JFF takes him down. Full exchange. This is a full siege, folks. Syndra also went down, and this might be it for Corsair Esports as they wrap it up. I'm gonna go ban. You are getting banned forever. Ban. Neener, neener. Oh. Well, that's a tough one, folks. I did ban that guy who was just in chat. Corsair Esports will be back soon enough. Jesus, I'm gonna go. We'll be right back, folks, but don't you worry. We got a whole nother game 2, and definitely a game 3, because Corsair Esports is coming back. You better believe it. How we doing, folks? Like I said, I'm keeping it cool tonight. It's gonna be fine. We're already in ban and draft, but if we're being honest, I'm gonna have a long time to talk to you guys about this. So let's check in on the draft. Lo and behold, the Anivia of 1 Classic Advent George is banned. Let's do a quick slash predictions. Enter. Start predictions. Who's gonna take game 2? Corsair, come back, baby. Those villains that Brock you. Let's start that prediction. I'm gonna give you guys a 2 whole minute time to do the prediction. All right, folks. Let's see here. I wonder if that's going to affect it at all. Anyways, hey, sorry. Back to the draft board. They banned the Amumu, Gragas, Lucian, and we got the Malphite, the running back. Oh, they have the Mel in. So Wukong Mel is the answer into Ari. Yeah, I get that. You kind of knock back her charm and a bunch of her nonsense. On the bright side, my fantasy football teams are doing quite well today. Other than that, things are not so good here for Corsair Esports, but hopefully we can find some footing and get back into this. So, Corsair Esports grabs the J4. Hopefully that's some good juice. And the Orn! Running back the Orn. You guys rule. On the real. It's 2 minutes later than when you're making these comments, but, you guys rule. Just big fan of my chat. Big fan of Corsair Esports. Let's go. Who's going to take game 2, guys? You got to figure it out. I mean, we're actually past that point because of the delay, but hopefully you guys voted. I'll reveal that when it's done on my end. Let's see here. Some more bans. No, they picked the Jacks again. Hopefully there's an answer into that from the bad guys. They get rid of the Yana. Oh, no, it's me. Yana. Then we're going to ban the Nautilus. And then probably another champion is going to get banned. I don't want to let you guys know. We're on a 2-minute delay. I could view game 1. What's that do? It takes me to the old draft. That's so cool. But I have it up right here. Don't worry. Anyways. Oh, they banned the Nami. Okay, and they banned the Leona. So, Corsair Esports. A lot of supports banned. Everything's going to be okay here, folks. Corsair Esports is a tenacious group. Hopefully they can find their way to a W here. After doing quite well in the group stage, they just facing their only hard opponent, and by only hard, I mean the hardest opponent Corsair Esports has ever faced, Brock University. The biggest, baddest, evilest me's. No one likes them. That's a Kaisa pick out of the villains. I know. Alicia, I'm seeing your chat now. But, yeah, I know. We were talking about Mel today and how busted she can be, so. Let's see. I think we've done this. Slash predictions. Enter. Huge. Everyone predicted it. Oh, I'm not supposed to do that until the game's won. That's on me. Up the predictions. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Alright, so it's Emilio Vares and a Kaisa Rel. Brock's support loves an engaged tank. And Lily Ars. Oh, a Bard! Very funky. Yeah, folks, it's gonna get cuckoo banana cakes. You know, I wonder if I can do something that is funny. They're doing bans and picks right now. I'm trying to do something silly.
Yeah.
Grounded.
You don't have the heart for this.
So if my video capture device looks like this, the draft is here. That doesn't seem to work. Do 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 do.
As you wish.
Man, they're picking real good.
There's always another wave.
Let me see what you guys are saying in chat
not
2 minutes
fall.
ago. What is wrong with Tenmo? I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying to. One second. Maybe if I do this. Maybe if I do this. So my base goal is to. Nope, not what I wanted. Control Z. Yes. That way I can like look at you guys while I look at the draft board. This is way more fun. Okay. Radical Pterodactyl. I mean, yeah, so let's look at this draft for a second, folks. And I get to be the center of attention here. Hell, you know what? Let's do it this way. You don't need to know about the other champions. You just need to know about me. We're having fun here at Corsair Esports. Anyways. All right, chat. Let's do this. Basically, what Corsair Esports is going to try to do here is win. And what Brock University is going to try to do here is not lose. And I think that speaks volumes. In reality here, what we're looking down here is an absolute duel between two talented mid laners in the RA versus the Mel. Mel has a lot of tools to counteract Jarvan and Ornn are just great engage champions and will give a lot of opportunity. This whole team has like I want an opportunity to pick off and kill. Whereas you have a much more fluid dynamic out of Brock that's going to be very team fight oriented with a real strong proclivity to run the throat with a 1-3-1. So you're going to probably see the Kai'Sa, Bard, and Wukong form up in mid lane with the Mel and the Jax in the outside lanes in the mid game. Early on, it's really important for the Ornn to die as little as possible to the Jax, and it's going to be very critical for the bot lane of Corsair Esports to put up a good fight into this. The Bard is an interesting choice. It's very roam-heavy support, and so is Milio. So we might see Bard and Milio walking around with their Wukong and Jarvan, trying to give mid lane the strength it needs. But I tell you right now, Corsair Esports loves a fight, and specifically the bot lane of that Corsair Esports team loves a fight. I'm watching you guys live react now to me making myself the center of the screen. Let's get a check. How much more we have this time? 45 seconds, guys, and I swear we'll be watching League of Legends gameplay. Oh, this is some fun stuff, guys. Hey, we have fun here, and that's what it's all about. What to do next? What to talk about next? I mean, you guys know what's going to happen here. Corsair Esports is going to have the greatest comeback of all time. Game 2 is going to go our way. Because you can see it in that game, man. Corsair Esports definitely had some moments there that were, like, obviously clearly strong, clearly able to command, like, clearly calm under the gun. And I think that's going to be important for Corsair Esports to try to win this next match, is to just stay calm. Clearly, Brock is a impressive opponent, even though they're bad villain monster people. Dumb, ugly dung beetle buttheads, and that's how we feel about them. Brock University, more like dumb person university, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, we're about to get in the game here, folks, and I hope we all have a good time. Ooh, 1 second. Check out that Froggy, the Rain Shepherd Milio skin. It's I'm taking my glasses off so that I can watch this game. It's 7:32 on a crisp Sunday evening, my friends, and whoa, what is going on here? Okay, we are gonna. Yep. All right, fine. We are just a. Sadly, we are only arrow key kind of guy today. Let's do this. Gonna clean my ear a little. Bing, bang, boom. Hey, shout out to Caloritos in New Bedford. Bomb Burrito saved my bacon this day as I was running late to commentate the Splatoon game we played earlier today. Shout out to the Goop Squad. Corsair Esports Splatoon had a tough day at the races at the CCA qualifier tournament 4. But Thermally Red, we see you in chat cheering on the Corsair Esports team. Big fan of Alicia. And the whole Goop Squad, really. So shout out to them. And hey, are you interested in Corsair Esports? Are you a member of the community? We all hope to see you at the Halloween party on the 30th. Get some Italian food, play some spooky games, hang out with your friends, and we'll all get along. Let's get in this bot lane manship, folks. The battling already started. Each team living and dying by who gets to turn level 2 first. It looks like it's going to be Brock University, and Corsair Esports very diplomatically choose to back off. Yep, that's the level 2 spike for Brock. They just need a couple more minions for Corsair Esports to get it back for themselves. Top lane, alright, everything's fine. A little dish and dashing. There we go. We got it back. Alright. So, some funky fighting. Oh my god. So I hope you all join us for the Halloween party on the 30th. And if you're into fighting games, oh. Lost that for a second. You know I'm only going to focus on bot lane. Why won't this hide? Alright, whatever. It's so annoying. My taskbar is like blocking me from seeing part of the game. Alright, Master W-Man's here, ready for a gank. J4 is here. It's going to see Joan Bones out here in the Wukong mode. They're going to back off cleverly. Top lane is getting into a bit of a tussle here. And there's Sakamatsu not backing down from a fight. Corsair Esports in the bot lane chilling. Gold lead pretty much dead even now. As we can see, Mr. Sakamatsu is kind of shown up a little more. But beware, Joan Bones is waiting in the wings. What's gonna happen here, folks? Alright, we pop back into mid lane. Bot lane constantly in a doubt. Let's see if Classic Advent can take it deep here against Hidden. Before Mel gets that annoying ult. Things getting a little dicey over here. Nothing doing. Everyone's staying pretty darn calm. Miss Sakamatsu's here, but Mr. W-Man's here to apply a little pressure. Long arrow. Bonk. Dragon has spawned. Oh. And we're just going to put those up there for you at home so you can see when people are spawning. Nothing happening just yet. Everything's calmed down. The accelerated attempts of Brock are gone with the no longer running Lucian Nami. Oh, is that Tommy the Turtle in chat? Tommy the Turtle. Fan of the stream? We're a fan of you, buddy. Stay easy. For those who don't know, Tommy Turtle saved my life back in the war. I'll forever owe him my life. Oh! Good job. Oh my god. So aggravating. There we go. Okay, I fixed it. Nothing happened while the screen was black, I promise. And nothing's happening here, folks. It's a pretty chill time. No real advantage being found. A little bit of battle, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Hidden tries to do a little damage, but it's more Classic Advent than Hidden. Helium is looking, after that first back, a lot more DiMaggio. And we have some posturing around Drake. The Bard going up and assuring Joan Bones. Joan Bones wants that. Oh, Joan Bones. That's a pink ward secured. Who gets that? And that's a Master W-Man Smite Fight W! Basically, the game's won. I think, and usually I do not advocate for this, I think forfeiting in regulation play is very inappropriate, but it's a devastating loss to take for Brock, and I think we'd all understand if they forfeited this match. Caught the Garden flashing out. Very unsafe. Milio coming in to protect and help. Jomo's diving under. That's 3, and they do end up getting it. That's first blood for Brock University. Okay, maybe they shouldn't, FF. Whatever. Alright, just a lone little Milio. Here to protect. Master W-Man trying to go back-to-back Smite Fight arena. He has the weaker Smite at level 5. But that has not stopped Will before. He's a man of ambition. He's a man of adventures. Bot lane shows up. Right now, JFF is not with his team. And here goes. Oh! The smite fight does not happen. The feat of warfare? That seems lame. But here we are. Dragons down. Brock University got it. Will unable to win the smite fight. Tough, tough stuff. Let's check on our boy Gus. Ooh, and that's a flash. Helium gets the Bolo under tower with another dive. Brock University executing a lot of really strong dives tonight. Corsair Esports far less than out of it. They are going to be just fine here, folks. Don't you worry. What is going down here? Hidden in Classic Advent are at it again. Meanwhile, Master W Man's going to try to do some grubs. And as many as he can manage to get before we see Helium and John Bones are coming down here. Hidden cheating up. Yumi's is here. Master W Man is all alone here. Gets one. Is he able to get out of there? Alright, he takes a grub for the price of nothing, and Corsair Esports gets to kind of dance around here and cause mayhem as they like. Ornn is here on the top side, but, ooh, that's a smite there, and Ornn's gonna turn around and be like, no thank you, sir. Hearing Tommy Turtle not want to watch my stream is extremely disheartening. The man's like a brother to me. It hurts me deeply. But Envy is kind of locked in right now, and I understand. Let's see here, folks. What's the next angle for Corsair Esports? They got a grub, which is good. It's very important not to give 6 grubs up. We all know why. As we dance around here. Oh, here comes the Bard. Car the Garden gets Bard ulted, but that's not going to do a ton in the way one would think it would. Mostly because there's no follow-up here. JFF can't do that much damage right now in comparison to like a whole team. Meanwhile, Classic Evan and Hidden are kind of tickety-tacking back and forth. Mystic Amatsu is trying to find some way to be more higher levels in the game to move 10 minutes forward so Ornn can actually start doing some real work. But here we are. We are, folks. Oh. Yumi's does a little damage as Bard. Car the Garden walks up. Nothing doing, no engage made. As we can see, Joan Bones is right there laying in wait. Master W Man is also here laying in wait. A wasted pink ward there. As you can see, it is blocked out. I can't see what they're doing, so Master W was not cut out on camera. Urine can't get Joan Bones coming up. It could be really quick here again. Corsair Esports. Varus uses the ult. A lot of flashing in. Here comes Jarvan. Little J4 action. Lots of damage going down. No one dies here. Good counter gank from Master W Man to protect his bot lane. When things cool off again. What do you mean? Oh. Man, you guys gotta say stuff quicker. I just saw your message. The audio should be fixed now. I think it's because it's the capture audio and the desktop audio are different. Hopefully that fixes it. Hopefully there's no more echo. Alright, let's see what Corsair Esports can find for us. Corsair Esports, dashing and dicking. JFF going in. Here comes Yamez. He tosses the Bard ult down. JFF's pretty low. Here comes Master W, man. Call the Garden with the kill! He executes them! Yamez running for dear life.
Turret plating will soon fall.
That was crazy. Oh, Yamez going really low. Unable. Corsair Esports easily bounces the players of Brock easily. They take drag. And this could be a real turn for Corsair Esports if they find the right tag. And they're going to back right on off. Very content to grab drag and even it up. I'm going to go look at the hotkey real quick. There we go. Ooh, I lost the team. That's actually kind of good. We don't need to be seeing that nonsense. Although I do want to know how to bring it back. Da, da, da. Let's see here. We're battling around Rift. I can't go check out camera controls right now. Master W doing a lot of damage on this. They almost have it. But the whole team's here. The whole gang is around. Corsair Esports is split. Ari goes down. Master W does get the Rift Herald. But at what cost? Master W. Oh, then they go down. That's a lot of damage. And that is a triple kill for Hidden on the Nell. Jeez Louise. Okay, let's go look at this thing. Yeah, okay. Oh, Corsair Esports coming back. Hidden's all alone, but they're able to. Oh, but Brock University is laying in wait as well. There's Master W Man is caught alone. Miss Akamatsu's farming up a storm, but there's nothing there to protect his jungler. Whew, a tough one there for Corsair Esports. It is a tough time here, folks. How do I hide the timeline now? Okay, that's the one. That's, yeah. So I'm gonna hide that because that's not. That gives spoilers, and I don't really. I don't like that. All right, folks. Here we are. What happens next? Let's look at this cool guy. There is Hee-chan. Alright, we're back out. Here is Yamez, here in the hang. Yamez cheating up, trying to take a little bite out of crime here. Bard's being a real annoyance. We see Ari might be getting caught out. Hidden's there, hidden in the bush. Yamez is fearless, pushing up with JFF in his back and hidden in the side. Corsair Esports might be able to punish here, but it's uncertain. Here's Classic Advent. Oh! Classic Advent gets Mel Uno reverse card and dies for his efforts. Emilio's running for his life. Emilio gets dropped. Yamez takes a damage, but not nearly enough. Car the Garden's here to chase them out, but the rest of Brock University has showed up, and it's not looking like anyone needs to run away right now. Yamez is the impish bard that can be at a quarter health and just kind of dance around right now, and that's going to be real frustrating for Corsair Esports. Nothing doing as we check the time. Oh, that is completely blown up. Varus right there. JFF is all alone though and is getting grunted down, and JFF goes down to the hands of J4. Corsair Esports pretty content to not have the ADC on the map for this dragon fight. As you can feel, Master W Man is gearing up for a dragon theft. Or not. Maybe he's just content to get a little bit of Krugs and get the heck out of Dodge. Meanwhile, in top lane, looking pretty dicey for Corsair Esports. Less of a scaling comp than they had in the first game, and Brock University is very much in the driver's seat right now. Gonna have to look for a big mistake off Brock to try to get back into this one. Is this a desperation auto? No, they're going on Helium. Helium is caught out. He used this stun early. Oh, Corsair Esports is here to one last ride in the sunset before they get into a really misbegotten fight for what end we are not sure. Oh, Miss Akamatsu gets Uno reversed by the Mel, but he's doing a lot of damage on that little caster. The rest of Corsair Esports is running hat in hand. Master W Man somehow surviving the entire process due to the Milio. Milio, Master W Man. The jungle support duo of Lily and Will. Yes. Master W Man is a psychopath. He's not going to be able to steal this. That's not happening. There's too much vision coverage from Brock University. He's going to have to go to Razorbacks, get some chickens, and be done with his day. Whoo-wee, folks. It's a tough one here for Corsair Esports. But I tell you what, I like them. They are fun. They got a lot of moxie. They're playing this game out. They are working their tails off. They've had a lot of good showings here at the CLOL Fall Warm-Up. And this is just the warm-up. We'll be here in spring, really taking it to the nerds in the CLOL brackets. But right now they are in a bleak, dire situation. Well, Varus, Carligard, and Milio are being chased down. Oh, not close at all. Carly Garden escapes his fate as the rest of the team just tries to handle the onslaught of pressure that is coming from Brock University. We're at a 10k gold deficit, folks. Miss Sakamatsu is just here doing whatever he can. JFF is in the wings. Surprising enough, this tower is yet to fall. Misakamatsu able to defend just barely. Car the Garden is alone, and Yamez and JFF are with him now. Only to kill him, of course. Hidden and Classic Advent are dueling in the top lane. Classic Advent content for the moment. But we're at the 23-minute mark here. Brock University does feel like in a league of their own as they march down bot lane. Misakamatsu gets his little ornament. Milio's coming down to maybe help Misakamatsu escape. A Doomfay Master W man here in the jungle. Doing what he can to try to just remove some of this insane vision that Brock has set up. Do 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 do. Oh man, I guess this mystery. They do need a miracle, Alvin. I'm seeing we were 2 minutes later. They're still in it, you know, and I think that's the fun part, you know. Master W Man is getting caught out here. He might be in a little bit of trouble as Yamez chases him down, and the rest of the team follows up. Ooh, Master W Man just might, and he does escape safely. This Mel is alone. And Corsair Esports is here for some revenge. Oh, we have a TP coming in. Car the Garden is here. Car the Garden gets the Mel for the shutdown. Corsair Esports are a vengeful lot. They will do anything they can to just take a piss in your Cheerios. Corsair Esports running away. A successful 1-for-1 fight. Joan Bone's running in, gonna flank Master W Man, who is now running for his dear life. Oh, he gets ulted in. Is gonna be another 1-for-1? No, Joan Bone seems totally content to fight ult on the Ahri, and they clean that up quite nicely. That's the Baron going down. When you're that far ahead, it's pretty easy to melt a Baron. 15 gold lead? No, 14.5 gold lead. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. And, yeah, no. Corsair Esports just trying to find anything, just playing it out like the honorable sportsmanlike team they are. Multiple level disparities, and they're still plugging away. Here comes the siege now with Baron buff. Brock looks to break open this base and finish this game off. But Corsair Esports will not go easy into that good. Milio's dead. Milio's super dead there, and they won't go easy into that good night, and good night it is. Let's see what Miss Hakamatsu, Classic Advent, Master W Man, and Car the Garden can do to hold off. Alright, Brock, I don't know what you guys are up to, but I guess it isn't time to siege, despite having a Baron buff and a wave. Here comes Helium. Miss Hakamatsu fighting him out in front of his tower. Classic Advent is here. He charms one. JFF is charmed. That was a big whiff of the fire assault from Car the Garden. That's another tower gone. Hidden in Helium. JFF and Yamas are very low. Are they able to stave off the Classic Advent? They are. And they kill him. Milio's back. Milio's gone. Ooh, JFF does not go down. Only by the skin of the hair of his chinny chin chin does he survive. Cry the Garden contemplates in base everywhere he's gone wrong in life. And that's a loss. It's an 0-2 for Corsair Esports, folks. That's a it's just me now. Well, folks, that was a toughie. I'm going to go check in on the gang. But you know what? As a gift to them, I won't be doing a post-game interview. Because I like my team. So, thank you all for joining. Hope to see any of you cool kids in the esports room. I don't like Brock University very much. I think you guys are very annoying. Corsair Esports rules. We have a Halloween party on the 30th. Only cool kids allowed, aka any member of Corsair Esports of the UMass Dartmouth community. No moms allowed. Yeah, no. Hey, thanks. Stay easy, and you'll hear more on our social media channels about what kind of games are coming up. But hats off to everyone who competed today.